Have you ever pondered over the concept of the impossible? Have you ever been called upon to do something that seemed utterly unachievable? Perhaps it was a task that God laid on your heart, or maybe it was a challenge within a relationship. Whatever it may be, it seems impossible. But have you ever considered that God might want to do the impossible for you? People who do not possess God's power often achieve great things. Yet God doesn't merely call upon you to do great things. Rather, He calls upon you to do impossible things. Reflect on these quotes from revered figures. A.W. Tozer once said, "God is looking for those with whom He can do the impossible." George Muller added, "Faith does not operate in the realm of the possible. There is no glory for God in that which is humanly possible. Faith begins where man's power ends." When you're faced with the impossible, you can rely on the God of the impossible. Our faith is truly tested when God asks us to bear the unbearable, do the unreasonable, and expect the impossible. When God is your partner, make your plans big and impossible. Consider these verses from the Bible, Jeremiah 22:17 and Jeremiah 32:27. Affirm that there is nothing too hard for God. Matthew 19:26 asserts that with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. It seems we've stopped talking about the impossible, yet we serve the God of the impossible. We've all faced seemingly insurmountable challenges, where we didn't know what to do, where to go, or which way to turn. Yet it's crucial to remember that Jesus is aware of those circumstances that seem impossible to us. When faced with a seemingly impossible situation, we often ask, "Oh Lord, what am I going to do?" But perhaps the right question to pose is, "Lord, what are you going to do?" Nothing is impossible when the supernatural invasion of God through Jesus Christ comes into our lives and enters our circumstances. To sum up, while we may face challenges that seem impossible, we must remember that we serve the God of the impossible. When we are called upon to do the impossible, it is not a question of what we will do, but rather what God will do through us. For when God is our partner, the impossible becomes possible.